I know it sounds crazy, but you can become unrecognizable in 6 months. It just takes 6 months, maybe even less than that. But 6 months of consistency, dedication, just drive can really change you in 6 months. YouTube, what to do, man? It's your boy Ninja Dope back with another video in JD Nation. What's on with it, man? Yes, sir. Hey, look, man, we're gonna be talking about how to become unrecognizable in 6 months, man. Now I've always said in this or in my videos before this one that I don't bring anything to you guys that I'm not either currently or have experienced in my life as of recently or even in the past. But yeah, 6 months of just locking in really helped me change my life, you know what I'm saying, for the better. So I just want to bring some things that really helped me out uh, along my journey that will help y'all out as well, man, for men and women. You feel me? So let's jump right into it. So one, decide who you're becoming, or sis. Decide who you're becoming, right? Change starts with identity, not with motivation. So I got my notes right here, bro. So that's why I'm looking down, right? But you have to understand that you have to first acknowledge who you are. I always say, like, the first step is always awareness, bro. Like, realize who you are and where you're at. And if where you are right now currently isn't where you want to be in the next 6 months, decide, okay, cool. Now let's change something, right? We have to change something now. For me, myself, I got tired of I really got fed up with where I was, right? Continuously staying in that same cycle of just, trying to jump out and break out, but always being reeled back in. You feel me? So I had to realize, okay, cool. This is who I am. This is my situation. And so this is what I want it to look like in the future. And get this though, wherever you are or wherever you want to become or whoever you want to become, you're not always going to end up in that exact spot, if that makes sense, right? Because God, I always think about this quote, right? God laughs at our plans. So we can, right? That can be just whatever our plans is, it can be just something of like, okay, cool. This is just, what's the word I'm looking for? This is just a guide, I guess. I don't know, of where I want to be, or this is what it's going to look like to an extent. But God is the ultimate say so, right? He has the ultimate say so, right? But just realize, okay, cool. This is where I am. This is where I want to be, or this is where I would like to be. You feel me? And so next, let's get to number two. Cut what's holding you back. People, habits, distractions, excuses, especially excuses, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was very quick, and still am sometimes. I'm not going to sit here and cap to you. I was very quick to make excuses of like, okay, cool. Like, I don't have this, or I don't know these people, or I don't know how to do. You feel me? I was always making excuses. That's what always kept me stuck. And so I'm like, yo, how can I get unstuck? And that was the first thing. Cut excuses. And then next I had to cut distractions, cut habits off. You feel me? People. I don't really have a big friend group, so that wasn't really a problem. not gonna lie to you, but yeah, bro, really just the distractions, habits, and excuses was my main three that I really had to cut off for real, for real. And understand this, it's gonna take discipline over motivation, right? Discipline over motivation, bro. And we're gonna talk about discipline later on, but like motivation is very fleeting. You can have motivation one second, literally 1 second, and then something could literally change your trajectory about your motivation, and then the motivation is gone within just a snap of a finger like that, bro. So it always falls back on discipline, bro. Like, are you gonna be disciplined to go throughout these 6 months? You feel me? Because that first week, it's gonna be tough. Cutting off people, cutting off distractions is very tough, bro. Especially when you're used to it, when you're used to that environment around you. You feel me? When you're used to those excuses of making those excuses, and when you stop making those excuses, it feels weird. You know what I'm saying? But you have to put yourself in an uncomfortable situation to make yourself comfortable in the future. Three, fix your daily routine. Right, this is the practical steps now. Right, let's get into some practicals. For me, I had to create a system for myself. So what I did was, and this was like years back. This was like around, really in like when we were just coming out of like the pandemic COVID era towards the end of 2021. I started to get a workout And this is one of those things, right? I had to literally look at myself in the mirror. Like, yo, I, I didn't even have to look in the mirror, bro. I looked at pictures of myself on Instagram, and I'm like, yo, these pictures, I looked at the way that or I saw the way that I look in those pictures. I'm like, bro, that don't look like me, bro. Like at all. Like I didn't recognize myself. You feel me? My face was all chubby and stuff like that. My body, yeah, it was just all bad. So I had to literally get myself up every single morning, go outside and run around. We had a little tennis court in our old apartment, right? So I ran around the tennis court about like 5 times, and that was just a start. And so I had to wake up first, pray, read my Bible and stuff like that. Then go to the tennis court, and then I eventually graduated from the tennis court to the gym, started running on the treadmill, and so yeah, and then going to work. So just building the system for myself that works for me, right? Whatever works for you, your situation may be different. You may have to work overnight and stuff like that. You have to, and then once you get off of work, you're tired. You get off of work like around noon or something like that. So you come home, go to sleep, but then create something for yourself outside of work. You feel me? And so yeah, bro, morning routine, night routine, a midday routine, whatever works for you, create that system for you, right? Create that daily routine for yourself. And so next, number 4, lock in one skill. Yeah, lock in one skill. Whatever you focus on grows, right? So whatever skill that you feel interested in or something that you know that you're good at, focusing on that one skill, and over the course of your days, right, like insert it into your daily routine and just focus on that. It don't even have to be like for hours. Like it can literally be for 15 15 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, you know what I'm saying? But at least you're chipping away at it every single day. You know what I'm saying? You're learning a new skill, or even a skill that you probably fell off on, or something that you know how to do. Sales-based content, investing, fitness, all those things. Faith, get into your word, you know what I'm saying? Praying to God, mindset, all those things, man. Next, number 5, right? Get your money under control. Now, this is where I had to really, really hone in on, because like previous videos I said, bro, I was very, very irresponsible with my finances. I shied away from it because I was scared of what it actually looked like in my bank account. So I had to become aware. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm not going to dive into that deeply because we already talked about those things, and there's going to be future videos that I talk about it in videos to come. So just hold tight. But yeah, lock in on your finances, get it under control, become aware of your situation, and then cut the costs, cut off subscriptions, all that stuff, and start saving, investing, all that good stuff, man. I'm not, like I said, not gonna dive too deep into it. Number 6, improve your mindset and inputs. What you watch, what you listen to, and what you read also shapes your future. Less doom scrolling. This was something that that's the main reason why I deleted social media apps, because I would just catch myself doom scrolling and not doing anything, right? I would procrastinate, I would, just do a lot of stuff that wasn't feeding my brain. It was pulling a lot out of me, but it wasn't pouring anything back into, right? So with that, like I said, cut off those social media apps. Start reading something that's going to, better your mindset. Listen to podcasts. I know for me, I'm always driving, doing gig work, doing like Uber Eats and DoorDash. So while I was out, I would just listen to a podcast about mindset, about finances and things like that. And that's why I became so of a nerd about finances and, motivation and mindset stuff, right? So that's number 6. Number 7, get physically and mentally strong, right? Get in the gym. You want to really train your mindset, get in the gym, bro. You feel me? Because you may be you may be in your last rep and you yo, I can't go on no more. But mentally you no, I got to finish this thing. And you just push yourself. You really begin to find out how strong you are mentally when you're in the gym, when you're working out. when you feel like when you can't go that last mile on the treadmill, hey, you'll find out that you can push yourself even further than where you thought you could go. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, get strong, and it's not just to look good, but it's to feel good as well too, because you feel good when you knock out that rep, when you know what I'm saying, lift that extra 5 pounds that you thought you couldn't. You know what I'm saying? You feel better about yourself, you know? And then, like I said, the plus is you begin to look good as well too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right. Number 8, stay consistent when it gets boring. You know what I'm saying? Life changes don't come from hype. They come from reps. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, look, you're gonna be doing like your cycle or your system that you created is gonna be repetitive. You know what I'm saying? You're like, man, I'm doing the same thing every day. I need some excitement. But understand, a lot of millionaires, a lot of like some of the most successful people out there, they didn't display everything, right? They didn't, right? You see all of the glitz and glam from celebrities and stuff like that, but you don't see the countless nights where they stayed up trying to think of how to better their craft or think of that better idea. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't see all those days. You know what I'm saying? That came from just consistently grinding behind the scenes, right? You don't have a huge audience when you're grinding. You just have you, yourself, and God. This journey of becoming better. You know what I'm saying? You probably have those close, tight knit groups of friends and stuff like that, but those are only people, right? But outside of that, outside of them, it's just you and God. You know what I'm saying? And God is your biggest cheerleader. He's going to be motivating you every single day, reminding you, hey, look, stay consistent. You're on day 5, or not day 5, but you're on like day 50. Day 51 is tomorrow, so hey, keep it up. You feel me? And so last but not least, track progress weekly. Those weekly check-ins, even those daily check-ins, are going to just give you that extra boost to keep going. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna give yourself a pat on the back in private. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you ain't gonna have a huge audience cheering you on. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you decide to pop out and show folks, then you're gonna have everybody congratulating you. They're gonna be like, man, how did this happen? When did this happen? And all you can say is, hey, look, I was ducked off. I was ducked off, man. 6 months ago, hey, look, I ain't tell nobody. That's another thing too. Stop announcing everything. Yep. You watching this video, stop announcing everything. Stop making announcements. Just do it. Nike has the best slogan ever. Just do it, bro. Like, sis. I'm just go through the main points that I talked about, right? Decide who you're becoming. That's number 1. Number 2, cut what's holding you back. Number 3, fix your daily routine. Number 4, lock in one skill. Number 5, get your money under control. Number 6, improve your mindset and inputs. Number 7, get physically and mentally strong. Number 8, stay consistent when it gets boring. And then last but not least, number 9, track progress weekly. And in 6 months, man, you're going to become unrecognizable. I'm telling you, even before 6 months is up, bro, like, you're going to start looking different to people. Like when people come around you, they're going to start noticing you talking different, walking different. They're going to start seeing them gains. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you kind of putting on a little weight, not in a bad way, but in a good way. You know what I'm saying? Like, your shoulders getting broader. You know what I'm saying? From the fellas out there, from the ladies, you know what I'm saying? Doing your leg workouts, I don't know. Right? They're going to be like, ooh, sis, body T. They're going to be like, body T, you feel me? Oh, hey, I don't know what y'all be saying, bro. But yeah, bro, like, they're going to start noticing. They're going to see that you healed from that last relationship that had you depressed, but now you better than ever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. So comment down below in 6 months, or just comment down below 6 months, because in 6 months you're gonna be that different person than you are right now, man. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I done yapped too long, so I'm gonna go ahead and shut up now. Like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. And if y'all like videos like this, man, we're gonna keep them coming every single, well, not every single, but every other day. You know what I'm saying? I have a strict upload schedule now, so I'm following it, man. I built the system for myself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just following it. You feel me? So That's pretty much it, man. So now with that being said, it's your boy, They Just Dope, signing out. Deuces.